Hello there, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Wisconsin Hugs. My name is Tony Grillo, and that is my dog, DJ. And today we're going to talk about a little bit about Carlee Russell, this young 25-year-old lady from Hoover, Alabama. So this is Carlee Russell, and she's 25 years old. Apparently graduated with a bachelor's degree in psychology, and she was furthering her education by getting a degree in nursing. And as you can see here, she's a very, very beautiful young lady. Smart. So Carlee was driving, apparently heading home from work, and this was highway camera footage that was picked up. She apparently made a 911 call saying that she saw a toddler in a t-shirt and a diaper walking alone on the highway. And you could see her car slowly driving along the shoulder with its flashers on. And that is her car right there. Now, apparently in her 911 call, she said there was nobody on the road. So we have a lie right there. And she also apparently had driven 600 yards, the length of 6 football fields, before she finally came to a stop. And nobody else reported seeing a toddler on the highway, and there's a lot of cars out there. And then she got off the phone with 911, and she called her brother's girlfriend, and apparently she'd gotten out of the car and she was like saying, "Hey, little kid, are you okay?" And then next thing you know, she screamed, and she disappeared. And 3 minutes later, I'm going to speed this video up, but the police will show up. So yeah, now we're getting towards the end of this traffic cam footage, and yeah, there's the cop. Well, DJ, have you ever heard the story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf? Well, DJ, no, that's not how the story actually goes. The boy had cried wolf so many times that the people in the town, no, there is no wolf out there, DJ. I'm just saying that the boy had cried wolf so many times that the villagers stopped believing him. And then when a real wolf showed up and he cried wolf, no one came to his rescue. And so the moral of the story is, you don't want to be that boy that cries wolf when there isn't a wolf. Gotta hand it to the Alabama Hoover Police Department. They were very professional and really detailed all the facts that pertain to Carlee Russell I guess the best part of the whole press conference was the purple suit that the chief of police wore. As you can see here, it's a very sharp looking suit. It's not the kind of suit that a police chief normally wears, and I believe this was deliberately done by the chief to send a statement, make a statement. You know, if this case had opposite conclusion, and there was it ended tragically, yeah, he would not be wearing this suit. And I thought some of the comments were actually really interesting. You know you messed up when they put on the purple suit. As upsetting as this whole case is, that suit right there is pure swag. Truth. The purple suit is the star of the press conference. Gotta say, bold fashion choice, Chief. He's been waiting on a reason to wear that bad boy. He gots to. They cracked the case and the victim was safe. We got a bunch of smiley, laughy faces there. This person replied, seems a bit unprofessional for a police chief. He brought out his finest. He was ready for this press conference. It's a good look. He looks like Michael from The Good Place. Yes, with the blue. Okay, KK. They went and got drinks and will laugh all damn night. Word. Is it actually a suit? It appears just to be a purple jacket. Royal badness. Miami Vice ain't got nothing on him. That purple suit is saying, I'm angry. Yeah, that was the impression I got too. I mean, you look at the press conference when he's standing with all the other officers, he's the only one wearing that purple suit. You ain't lying. Fucking Chief came out looking like an OG. Purple Rain, damn, they got her. Yeah, they definitely purple rained her. Come on. The Joker meets the Easter Bunny. Casket sharp. You know, some of these comments are just hilarious. I had to listen twice. I was all distracted by the suit the first time around. He looks sharp, though. And this comment's too funny. Yeah, I agree. And then, yeah, Purple Rain. Somebody who goes by the name of Purple Rain said, Dr. Wombat? Nah. Yeah, Dr. Wombat was the one that said the suit looked rather unprofessional. So, Carlee Russell is okay. She showed up 2 days later. She's fine, thank God. Everybody's relieved to know that she's okay. Her story doesn't really appear to match up with video evidence that the police have obtained. And this is really looking more like a hoax perpetrated by Carlee Russell. And the question is, why would some bright, beautiful young lady do this? Do a hoax like this? I mean, Jussie Smollett did it, and he even tried to blame conservatives by saying they were wearing red MAGA hats. So at least Carlee hasn't gone that route and said that her abductors were wearing red MAGA hats. But still, you wonder why. Why does somebody do that? And I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out. The public deserves answers, because they were scared for a couple days. People were wondering if there was a baby running around loose, if somebody was using a baby to lure women. People were scared that something bad happened to her. There were people shouting racism, saying that she wasn't getting enough attention by the media or the cops because she wasn't white. It really had some interesting twists and turns, and yeah, we're glad she's okay, but now some answers need to come forth. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I can only share this one story with all of you, and this was something that happened to me back when I was in college. I was a freshman, and I just met a nice young lady. We kind of started dating, but we were only, I think, maybe like a day or two, into this relationship. We had met at a party, and then we kind of were calling each other, talking to each other and stuff. And anyways, I was on the campus, school campus, at UW Eau Claire, and there's this McPhee Education Center, and it has this really long stairway that goes from upper campus to lower campus. I forgot how many steps the stairway is, but we used to run it all the time as hockey players, and yeah, it's a workout running up and down those steps. And anyways, I was by the McPhee Center, and I was talking to another girl that I just met, and she's a super nice girl, and I didn't know it, but the other girl that I was talking to had seen us talking, and I didn't know this, but then as I was talking to the one girl, the redhead, the other girl all of a sudden came running up the steps of McPhee, and she's like, "Oh, Tony, God, thank God you're here. I was just assaulted. Some guy just assaulted me." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" And she goes, "Yeah, I was assaulted here. He took off that way. He was wearing a red hood." And so I took off down the steps. I ran, and I didn't see anybody. And there were some other students that were coming up the steps. I said, "Hey, did you see anybody come running here? That girl I know said she just got assaulted by someone, a guy in a red hood." And everybody's looking at me like, "Oh, we haven't seen anything," And so I ran back up the steps. I actually contacted campus security, and I come to find out, like, she told me a couple months later, because we were, I wound up not talking to the other girl, but a couple months later, she had actually told me that she lied about being attacked, because she had seen me. She didn't like seeing me talking to another girl. And I was like floored. I'm like, that is awful. That's just awful. But I don't know if that's the same situation here with Carlee. But I'm sure we're going to get some answers eventually. What's really going to be interesting about this case, though, is what are the parents going to do? Because and the boyfriend and the brother and the entire family, it seems like they have a really nice family. I seem to have nothing but respect and admiration for her parents and for her siblings, and even her boyfriend seems very nice and genuine. He's like sticking right by her, and he's echoing her story. He's probably like a good boyfriend would do. I mean, at the time that she told me she was attacked on campus, I actually believed her. I really believed she was attacked. And yeah, that kind of changes your feelings for a person. Like, I wanted to make sure nobody attacked her again, and I stuck with her. You know, I made sure she got safely around campus. You know, if she had to go to a building, and I could walk her there, I would walk her there, you know, or I'd walk with her in the morning, I'd walk with her to school cafeteria. And yeah, we wound up staying together. We became a couple and we were together. But when she told me she had lied about being attacked, I just, wow. And so, you know, so the boyfriend's probably going to stick with her story. I don't know. And in the family, I'm guessing the family too will as well. But eventually, the truth will come out. And you know, then what are they going to do? Are they going to say it's a conspiracy against their daughter? And they're going to criticize the police and the public and anybody who, they're going to cry racism for anybody that disagrees with the story that the daughter came out, even though there's no evidence whatsoever that supports anything the daughter had said. Nothing. There's nothing. And video footage of the traffic cam doesn't match with her 911 call. They don't match. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, and that's all we can do is watch. And I mean, you know, Jussie Smollett's family stuck with him, and you know, stood with them the entire time. And I don't know, you know, when you have a person that's lying, sticking with them doesn't help them. It does not help that person when you lie with them. It doesn't mean, you know, loving someone doesn't mean you lie for them. You know, if that person commits murder, they need to answer for their crime. You know, you don't cover up for their crime, a murder. You don't help them with murder. It's the same thing with crying wolf. And so this is going to be interesting to see what happens there. And that's all I have for you. So I'm going to go take my dog for a walk because he is desperately wanting to get outside. Aren't you, DJ? Yep. So we're going to go for a walk, and I hope everybody has a great day. Wisconsin Hugs.